friends went to university and they've got proper jobs and stuff. So.
When did that idea came to really make it an album that you have to listen as a whole?
I think just from the beginning that was just something that we've always wanted to do. And I mean, I love records and I love listening to records from start to finish. So that's kind of an aspiration, I guess, as such, is to make records like that you can just put on and it takes you on a journey and then you finish it, and rather than just skipping from picking one song and then going, oh, the rest of the album's rubbish. I don't.
Maybe also a statement against the playlist mentality.
Yeah, I guess to a degree. I mean, it doesn't bother me that much. So it's more of a kind of selfish indulgence that I like records. Do you know what I mean? I don't have anything against like people making playlists, or that's just the way of the world, isn't it? And
thankfully, the three of us feel the same way too. So, you know, we all go into the band with an equal sort of mentality, I suppose.
What are the example records?
Surviving. Pardon?
What are the example records for that idea? Like
I don't know, like The Cure, Disintegration is just like one of my favourite records, and I can just listen to that from start to finish again and again and again and again. I don't get bored. Like, I don't know, Arcade Fire, Funeral, that album is another one that just like, just sit there and I just get bowled over by it every time. And you can't really listen to those albums. Well, I mean, they have singles on and such, but I can't personally listen to a track of it and then not want to listen to the rest of it, if you know what I mean. I find it very hard to kind of take it out of its subject or whatever, so.
Is there also a story to tell with those 11 songs as a whole?
I think, like, now that, not at the time, I didn't write them in any kind of like concept or something, but I think now maybe it's done, you can kind of listen to it and there's kind of themes that run throughout the whole thing, really.
Do you have an example?
Yeah, I guess like a lot of it's to do with alienation and, you know, just wanting to, you know, feeling depressed within yourself and trying to make things better and how you can make them better. And there's a lot of kind of themes that run through that and some like characters in it that are very dark and stuff, so.
Alienation is, I guess, very much in the song Algebra.
Yeah.
Why did you want to write about it? Is that something you feel yourself as well?
Kind of. Probably deep down, secretly, yeah. I guess like I don't really think about it too much, but I seem to be writing songs a lot about it. So I guess, yeah, like Algebra, for example, is just kind of how I was feeling at the time. Like, you know, I was working in a part-time job and but trying to do the band as well, and I guess that was my kind of like statement to myself, like, you can do this if you want to do this. Like, you don't have to follow the same path that everyone, you know, all of my friends went to university and they've got proper jobs and stuff, so I was kind of like, well, I don't want to do that, so.
Was that a difficult decision to make?
Not really, not for me, because I didn't ever have any plans to go. I was going to go to university. If I was going to go, I was going to go and do music, so I was kind of like, I was always going to do that. And being in a band, you know, we've been in a band since we were like, well, in different bands and stuff since we were like 16, so I think I kind of made my choice then with what I really wanted to do with my life. And
but where's that alienation or the in making your own choices? That's not a direct link in my eyes, making your own choices and getting alienated.
Well, yeah, I guess that, you know, you feel set apart from everyone because everyone is going down this one line, and you're kind of just, you know, you're stepping outside of it, and then people, you know, they question you, and you know, there's many times I've been out with friends and I kind of like, oh, you're still doing that band thing, and that's, yeah, but in my eyes, you know, it's going well and stuff, and in their eyes, it's still, you know. And that's when you feel alienated, when everyone else around you is moving on and doing things and you're still doing the same thing that you've been trying to do and stuff. So.
They don't take it serious, or?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people, when you say, oh, I'm in a band, a lot of people don't take that seriously at all. Like, I think it's only sort of now that people do start to take you seriously when it's like, oh, I'm going to Holland, or
It's always funny what people define as being like a successful musician or a successful band. You know, very like I don't know. It's a funny one. I don't really think about it that much. I just love music and just do it. You know, I feel very lucky that like I have the ability that things come out my fingers and I can like, you know, play music, and that's what I've always wanted to do, and that's what I'll continue to do. And if I don't, I'll probably just die or something.